Hi guys, focus of this video is spring traps and how to use them effectively. So the first thing we want to do with spring traps is I want to show you what troops spring traps are for. They're not for barbarians, because if barbarians are used in a 3-star attack, you don't have to worry about the attack. Same with archers. Spring traps can flip up to 15 housing space worth of troops. The odds of one spring trap flipping 15 archers is about impossible. It's just not going to happen. One wizard tower is going to blow them away anyways. It doesn't really matter. One spring trap can flip 3 giants. That's a pretty good use. Flipping 3 giants, pretty nice. Goblins, they kind of outrun spring traps. Not really a good use. Wall breakers, way too hard to predict where the wall breakers are going to go to make the spring traps effective. More than likely, you're just throwing away a spring trap trying to flip one of them. Balloons fly, can't be flipped. Wizards, you can maybe get 1, maybe 2. It's unlikely to get 3 of them, and it's too hard to predict where they're going to be. Healers fly, dragons fly, P.E.K.K.A, or they're too heavy. They can't be flipped by a spring trap. So far, the only thing here is giants. On to dark troops. Dark troops. Minions fly, can't be flipped. Hogs? Oh yeah, great. You can flip 3 hogs. That's huge. That's awesome. And they're predictable because hogs go from defenses, so you can put spring traps in between defenses. Now, Valkyries. You can flip 1 Valkyrie. You can't flip 2. 2 Valkyries cost 16 housing space, and that's greater than 15, so you can only flip 1 at a time. I'm going to call this a half. It is pretty nice to get some flips on Valkyries. Golems, you can flip Golemites, but you can't flip Golems, so full Golems. So no use. Skeletons, that's a pretty big waste of a spring trap. Witches, you can't predict where they're going to go, so there's no way to really use the spring traps to effectively get them. You could put a big giant pile of 6 spring traps and maybe get 1 witch, but more than likely you'll just get skeletons. Hounds, same deal, can't get them. So far, the only things that spring traps are good for is flipping hogs and Valkyries. And so we're going to roll with that. I'm going to teach you how to use your spring traps to get hogs. So the best, and this is by far, hands down, the best way to flip hogs and giants is to have 2 defenses like this with a 1x3 tile space in between them and put 1 to 3 spring traps inside of that space. And what will happen is, no matter what direction the troops come from, they're going to go right over the center of that spring trap, and it's going to get 3 of them because they're going to stop right on that defense and be in range of the spring trap flip. You get 3 hogs, 3 giants when you flip them that way. All 15 housing space are effectively used. Now, however, you don't put spring traps on defenses. Like if this is perimeter point defenses, hogs can be deployed in a 2-finger drop. They'll destroy both defenses, and then they'll move on. Spring trap will never get flipped. Don't put spring traps in the point defenses area. And also, if you have a really good spring trap position in the middle of your base where hogs are going to path to pretty much no matter what that's away from the queen side, load it up with 2 or 3 spring traps. It can be devastating. It can wreck a whole pack of hogs or giants. Also, don't put walls like this because, first off, it tells where your spring trap positions are, which is kind of a waste, because then they can try and negate them or path around them, and it gives them more to work with. You just don't want to give the attacker knowledge. The second thing is, it's a waste of walls. Giants are going to walk over the middle of the spring trap anyways, and they're going to flip. And hogs don't care about walls. They'll just jump right over them. So there's really no point to have the walls there. They don't benefit at all. Theoretically, they'll funnel giants into them, but giants are going to walk. If giants walk right here, they're still going to get hit by the spring trap. Giants walk right here, they're still going to get hit by the spring trap. They don't have to be perfectly on the spring trap in order for it to go off. So it's a waste of walls putting them like that, and it also bothers me. But that's not really a good reason. I just felt like mentioning it. Don't put spring traps in these 2x6 gaps. I see it all the time. Don't do it, because spring traps are only really effective against hogs when the hogs stop. Hogs can actually outrun the spring trap. What this means is if there's like 6 hogs right here, they destroy this air defense, then they go to the wizard tower, they'll be past the spring trap before it can flip them off. There's a delay. The only way this spring trap works is if hogs go from the wizard tower to the air defense and stop at the air defense and get flipped. So hope this video helps. Thank you, and talk to you guys.